Welcome back to what is turning into a really absorbing welterweight bout between Danny Vargas in the black trunks and Tony Baltazar in the pale shorts. And perhaps we are en route to a bit of an upset here, because Baltazar has been out-jabbed by the southpaw opponent, Danny Vargas, and in the last round, he was outgunned as well. A beautiful left hook, and Baltazar did well to weather it. And that has given Danny Vargas a real boost in confidence and a real boost, I would suspect, in adrenaline. But on the other hand, he doesn't want to get carried away. His game plan has worked so well up to now that if he starts mixing it, he could play right into Baltazar's hands, because from Tony the Tiger's viewpoint, he knows that he's shipped a peach of a shot, and he's still there, and he's still in with a shout. Because it had to be said, Baltazar, a pretty warm favourite coming into this 10-round welterweight main event bout.
Easy, get back, it's away. Watch your holding, watch your holding.
Opening 3 rounds, we saw Vargas really present a lot of problems that Baltazar was having an awful lot of trouble sorting out. He's a regular southpaw. That's his regular stance, right foot, right hand forward. He was hitting a little bit, switching to the orthodox stance. He was clipping Baltazar off with good solid lefts whenever Tony the Tiger tried to come inside. But he really doesn't want to abandon this game plan and get involved in a war, because that's the sort of contest that Baltazar relishes, I tell you.
Watch the elbow.
And for the first time really in this contest, Vargas has to take a couple of shots. Good fight. Vargas ahead, but not unmarked. Now the wolf whistles you can hear, in case you need any reminding, for the girl carrying the ring card. That'll look good, but Baltazar taking an awful lot on his gloves, and Vargas missing with a great many more. Head's getting a little bit wild and woolly. Now Vargas actually landed one punch there right at the very end. That got through though.
Stairs out. Stay there, Danny. Stay there.
Well, I said, if you remember, right at the very start of this fight, bearing in mind the record of these two boys, Baltazar 29 out of 34 wins inside the distance, and Vargas 11 out of 19 inside the distance. It was hard to see this going the full 10 rounds. And, well, with heavy artillery like that flying around, mainly, it's got to be said from Vargas, I still go along with that prediction. We shall see. Oh, he's hurt. That was into the body, and that came from nowhere.
Okay, ready? Ready? Okay, here we go. Come on.
Well, we didn't hear a count, but he made it. That was right into the solar plexus. Oh, and that has given Vargas awful problems. He's such a damaging punch of Baltazar, just needs the merest half chance. He saw the opening there to Vargas's body, and he took it, and you saw the result. And Vargas suddenly begins to crumble before our eyes. The confidence goes, because now he knows that Baltazar can hurt him, and hurt him badly. Got him again and again. Well, hitting a man when he's down. The crowd don't like it. Don't think he's going to beat this. A controversial ending. Poor Danny Vargas, he had it all there, and suddenly, in that round, it all went sour on him. The crowd don't like it one little bit. Vargas was half up, half down. Baltazar really giving him no quarter.
He was hurt on the first one.
Now, I wonder,
Right,
I don't
well,
think we're going to see any sort of disqualification. Let's take another look at it.
What are you going to do? It's not going to...
Oh. Well, that was the first one that had him laid low. And that was the second. Now, that is what the crowd don't like, and neither, I've got to say, do I.
It's a good thing that first was the one that really hurt him. Oh, yeah. But the others, after you want to take points away, but what the hell, you know, you're a knockout, what are you going to do? Yeah.
Well, big confabs going on in the ring. I must confess that I thought that the body shot of Baltazar's had landed on the solar plexus, but are they calling it a knockout?
You got some drink.
They're calling it a knockout, an unpopular decision, but it'll go down in the record books as a knockout. As I said before, I thought that initial body shot was right in the solar plexus. I didn't realize it had landed right in Vargas's cup, and that was a desperate blow to get up from, but get up he did. But as for the knockout, well, I must admit it leaves a bit of a nasty taste in the mouth. Danny Vargas milking the applause for all it's worth. But Baltazar is a street fighter. The Montoya Gym in Los Angeles breeds this sort of fighter. They're tough boys. It's a tough game. And Baltazar, well, in any other ring, he might have been thrown out, but in this one, he made it. No doubting the veracity of that shot, but these two, well, you could argue the toss that in any other ring in the world, Baltazar might have been disqualified, but disqualified he was not. So the record now reads 35 wins, 28 of them by knockout for this man here, Tony the Tiger Baltazar. For Danny Vargas, well, sympathy but defeat. And that just about wraps it up. This boxing show from New Mexico. We've seen a points win for Oscar Ponce over Conrad Maez, and this controversial knockout win for Tony the Tiger Baltazar over Danny Vargas. As we're in New Mexico, I guess that all we can say now is hasta la vista.